Hey guys, Jeremy. This is my first time back over here this week, and this is Friday. I'm going to try to spray this clear coat tomorrow afternoon, which will be Saturday's video. But anyway, I needed to get that silver fixed on the steering wheel. I'll show you what that's looking like. Got it laid back in there. Looks really nice, but it did the first time too, right? But this time I don't have to pull tape off of it, so hopefully that'll be okay and we can get some clear coat over that. This time I used Duplicolor, so it's more compatible, I believe. It's setting faster and stuff. We're gonna get all this Scotch-Brighted off and clear coated so it's less likely to get scratched up anymore than it already is. And then we can start reassembling things. We ordered the sound deadening mat for the floor. I'm gonna go to town today and see if I can locate a speedometer cable. Then we can get that center hub bolted down. We're getting to crunch time on this car. About one more month and I'm gonna be wanting to drive it. And I think I said in that very first video that we ever did, we'd be working on it during the winter. Whatever gets done, gets done. Whatever don't get done, don't get done. And we're just gonna get in it and drive it. We'll finish the rest of it next winter. And there'll be little things happening during the summer as well. But during the summer, I'm not gonna take the car apart to where I can't drive it. I want it available to me, battery up, tires aired up, gas in it, license plate on it. Any good weather day we have this summer, I want it available to drive. So I'm not gonna be pulling seats out and stuff like that during the summer. So we're getting down to crunch time because I got a lot of reassembly left to do here. I gotta get the windshield in, the wiring in, and about one more month to do it. And the thing that I can see as a big problem is I was trying to get as far as I could on the interior, right? Well, in order to do that, I need the headliner up. Well, I can't put the headliner up because we've got this rust over these two back windows. I can't be welding in there after I get the headliner up, or the carpet in for that matter. So I was looking at this morning. I haven't never been real sure how to go about fixing this because it's all curved and stuff. I think I've come up with a game plan. Okay. We've got good metal here. We've got good metal here. I get a piece in here where this headliner bow is at, and it'll angle down an L shape and get me down into here. So then that's fixed pretty good there. And then right here, I don't know if you can see it, we're broke. This corner is broke loose from the middle right here. So we can do a Z shape here across the top, down, and then just leave about a 1/4 inch hanging over because this immediately starts to roll up after it comes down. So we just leave a 1/4 inch of material there and kind of twist it up a little bit. That gets us structurally sound here and structurally sound here. The rest of it's all intact other than pinholes. So I think after we get those two patches welded in, then we can finish that outside curve with fiberglass mat and then get these pinholes here with fiberglass and get it all cleaned up and ground down. And I think that's what we do there. And then we can have this ready for the headliner. So in that event, you know, during the summer, a month from now, if we decide to buy it and try to get it in, we'll be ready to do that. This old door glass is gonna stay here for now. We're gonna get new windows up front. I haven't taken this garnish molding off yet, but from what I can see with that paint still being left up there and stuff, I'm gonna say this side's gonna be better. So we might not have to do any welding over here. It might just be a matter of fiberglassing up some pinholes. So I'm hoping when we take this side apart, we see a better inner structure. Well, I don't have anything real urgent going on in the land of plumbing and heating today. So I might try to spray that clear coat later this afternoon, just get that done. When I go over there Saturday, I'll have it out of the way, maybe. Anyway, it took me 3 beers last time. We'll get them cooling off there just in case I need them. Got the first coat of clear sprayed on. It's looking kind of pretty. And yes, I am drinking beer. We're gonna wait about 15 minutes to do another coat. I've wet down the floor, I've back taped the holes, I put paper on the roof. I took a few more precautions this time that I should have took the first time. Hey guys, I got on clear coat number 2. And yes, I am still drinking beer. I don't think I got much orange peel. Don't think I got any runs. Only problem I've had in this whole paint job is dirt. I've got quite a lot of dirt. And if I was ever to paint the outside of the car, I'm gonna have to take way more precautions in this dirt area. Probably pressure wash the garage before I start in the car. But for the interior, I'm gonna say it's gonna be good enough, but we're getting quite a shine to it. I would say it's looking pretty good. I got just about enough paint left in the gun to do one more coat, so that'll give us 3 coats of clear. But yeah, I think everything's looking pretty good. It just really bums me out about the dirt, because if the dirt hadn't have been there, this would have been turning out just about perfect, really. But the dirt just ruins it for me. And you know, I suppose every paint job I've ever done's had dirt like that in it, but with the white, you can see it. But anyway, man, that pearl really has a shine on it, doesn't it? Anyway, we get another coat on here and call her good, guys. Morning guys, Jeremy here at My Way MFG. Saturday morning, I came over and I pulled some masking tape off. Everything's looking pretty good. First time we've seen her with the masking tape off for a while, especially around the windshield. I taped that windshield off clear back when it was in the other garage. And kind of nice to see that. All this paint still feels a little, I don't know, soft to me today. I'm not gonna touch it any more than that. The rest of this masking tape, all that's gonna stay there for now. I just wanna let it set for a couple days before I start pulling more off. The parts I did pull the masking tape off is where it was stuck to the, you know, rusty parts or patina parts, I guess you would say. But anyway, I'm gonna turn my focus on this door today. This is the driver's side door. I had the jamb pretty well ready for paint. All but the hinge side. There's work I could do here to make this better in this lower area. I think most of this is okay. Where this hinge has been welded on in the past, not by me, but by somebody else, I can kind of hide that a little bit, and we'll just get this looking a little better. I also notice I've got to weld up the hinges where they've been split on the door. I did that with the I did that with the other ones that I cut. They're all fixed up. But yeah, I think we're gonna work on that for a little bit today. Maybe kind of end the video with it. The garnish moldings, I've got just a little bit more work to get them smoothed out just a little bit better. And then that'll probably do it for this video. And I think the next video, we're gonna turn our attention to that, or maybe put a windshield in it. I don't know yet. This cleaned up just a little bit better, and then I'm gonna apply a little fiberglass where I think I need it. And we'll get a skimmer of Bondo on here, get her looking kind of pretty. I don't have any rubber gloves over here. I keep forgetting to buy any. I'm gonna go home and see if my wife has any. You guys, if you've ever seen me apply fiberglass and Bondo, you all know by now I like to finger paint. So yeah, we gotta get some gloves. Otherwise, I'll be picking Bondo off my fingers for the next week. But anyway, yeah, let's go find some gloves and do a little fiberglass here, I think. I feel like I should be able to do something with that. Get that looking a little better. I think those are all good. They're fiberglassed and ground off. They just need a little Bondo, so I might get them ready, and then when I get ready to Bondo this, I'll do those. Maybe try to cut some pieces for above that back window and see how that starts fitting together. Could do that. That'd be fun, right? You heard me talking a while back. I was saying I could make those two pieces up there, one like an L shape, the other a Z shape, and have like a 1/4 inch material coming out to make this flange. This right here would be my Z shaped one. I'm gonna have to weld another 1/4 inch going this way, and then we got our flange for here, making that like a Z shape. I've cut slits in that. This is actually part of the old rocker panel. It's the heavy stuff. Not old, the new rocker panel. I didn't use it all on that one side. So I've got that contour looking good here. I'll show you. This would go in here like this. I get it up in there, I'll scribe this, trace it along here, and then I'll just get a 1/4 inch welded onto it, poking out this way. So we've got a flange here again, and then I think we're gonna try to fiberglass this to that flange, because I don't think I'm gonna have much luck making this curve, unless I can think of something. But either way, it's all gonna be strong in here again, so I don't really care if that's fiberglass, just as long as we got our inner structure back, because fiberglass will stay on there forever, and I can mold it in there and get it looking right. Let me show you what this is looking like from the inside, guys. I'm gonna try to get some vice grips and get this clamped up here, and then I'll get you back in here. It's looking like if this piece is all the way up to the top like that, and then all of these gaps are pulled up and tacked, that's just about the right height for the run channel to go back in. The ceiling height on this is the same. And it also gives us the right curvature right up to about right here. I would have to trim off some probably. I could just mark that with a marker. Get like my 1/4 inch lip made on here. And then on the inside, after all those slits are welded up and that's in place, then I've just got to make a piece to go span across the top here, and it'll be an L shape, and then it'll get tacked back into this. Now, this one had a little like 1/8 inch lip coming up on it. It would have been there to clip the garnish molding under, but I really wouldn't need to put that 1/8 inch lip back in there, because the garnish molding would cover it. As long as I could get it welded back on there, I don't see any reason to try to reproduce that. But that would get all this inside structure strong again. I had kind of made a piece here in the beginning, but it's too short. But here's the idea behind it. If it would go up in there, and then you would have you'd have your relief there for your window channel to go into. Just keep it the same distance. This piece here isn't gonna work, it's too short, but yeah, I think I got a game plan here now. And then we're just gonna get it the best we can. Pretty terrible shape. But yeah, we'll make it a little better. That's what it's all about, guys. Just a little bit better. I think probably a lot of guys would have just threw old Eliza away. We're not gonna throw Eliza away. Heavens no, we're gonna drive her. She's gonna be fine, beautiful. Anyway, I'm out of I'm out of cutting wheels. I don't feel like going to town, so I don't know if I'll get any further on that today. Might work on this door just a little bit longer though. Hey guys, I got the fiberglass all roughed in around these hinges. I think that's ready for a little smear of Bondo, then we can get her smoothed off good. Up here, I'm out of cutoff wheels, but it does feel good to be started on that. I wasn't really set up to do that today. It was kind of an afterthought, but it's kind of been the elephant in the room. I've always known that was going to have to get fixed, and didn't really know how I was going to do it or go about it. And it's a good feeling to have it started, you know. So we're going to get that taken care of, and I think it'll be just fine. And I don't know what we're going to do in Wednesday's video. We're to the point now that where we got a lot of things we can do. There's like 5 or 6, gosh, even more than that. There's like 10, 15 different things we could start with Wednesday. And I don't know what it's going to be. Might be something hard, might be something easy. Depends on how I feel, you know. If I feel like doing something hard, I'll do something hard. But I might feel like doing something easy. Anyway, guys, I believe that's going to do it for me today. It's a cold, rainy day here in Illinois, central Illinois. But we picked up a few subscribers on the last video. That was a satisfying video, seeing that dash mocked up. It really was. And I want to thank all the new guys for coming to the channel. And the guys that have been with me forever. I always appreciate you guys. But please like, comment, share, all those great things. And yeah, let me pan around here. It's really satisfying to see the clear coat on there. That's 3 coats of clear, turned out nice. Like I say, we're getting down to crunch time. About another month, I want to be driving this car. And actually the passenger side door still needs a lot of work, but you know, I can pull the hinge pins and have it off in a matter of minutes. So I think it's more important that we get this done above the windows, because in order to fix that later, we'd be rolling carpets up and pulling seats back, and don't want to do all that, guys. Don't want to do all that. So we're going to put that ahead of the passenger side door for right now. And it looks like it could go pretty quick. Maybe I get working on that, and I find that I can have it fixed in just an hour or 2, you know. But anyway, that's where we're at for now. I thank you. Eliza thanks you. And we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Later. Jeremy.